Only mode.
Well, hello and welcome everybody to our webinar this evening for Wake Up Now. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. And first of all, for all of you that are brand new listening for the first time, just want to let you know we do take questions at the end of this. So sit back, relax. I'm going to go through everything about Wake Up Now for you. And just to get us started, just so you guys understand, my name is Russ, by the way. When we first joined Wake Up Now, the reason what happened was we were building that free thing. And in a little over a year period of time, we brought in about 50,000 paid members and over 620,000 free members into that free thing. And we were all about helping people save money. And we had just amazing successes. The problem was it was only $10 a month, so unless you had hundreds or even thousands of people in your group, you really couldn't make any money. And all the things that we wanted to build cost a lot of money to build. And so we were having some issues, and we were looking around, and we ran across Wake Up Now. And we just couldn't believe how awesome they were, and yet nobody had heard of this company. They're 3 years old. They have millions of dollars behind them and built in with their infrastructure. And yet, very few people have heard of Wake Up Now. And so we were very similar to them, and basically we were competing against them, and we just felt like it was so much smarter for us to merge with Wake Up Now than to be competing against them because they got so much firepower. And their whole company motto is what we were all about: help people save money, manage money, and make money. And so we're just going to jump right in. We're going to start talking about all the really cool things to help you manage money and save money. And I know most of you are on here because you want to hear about making money. And yes, it's true. This company has a $60,000 guarantee. And we're going to talk about that here in just a few minutes. So first of all, let's just jump right in and talk about some of the things that this company set up to help us manage our money. So first we have our financial software tracking system, and you can plug in all of your different things to this: bank accounts, your mortgage, car payment, insurance, phone bills, whole 9 yards, and it will, credit card payments, all that kind of stuff, and it will give you a roadmap on what you should be doing to best manage your finances. I mean, this stuff's really awesome, and there's people paying $20 to $50 a month for the same type of software, and this is all included. Then we also have TaxBot. Now, most people don't even realize that if you have your own home-based business, you can be saving thousands of dollars a year on your taxes. That is no joke. That is real. And TaxBot will literally track everything for your whole year. Anytime you have receipts to put in there, or mileage, or phone bills, internet, whatever it is that you can write off, it's going to be letting you know about those write-offs and helping you track all of it. And again, this can save you thousands of dollars a year. And people are paying $20 to $50 a month for the same type of software out there. And this software was actually written by a guy named Sandy Botkin. And Sandy Botkin has been selling his tax strategies for 20 or 30 years. The guy's absolutely amazing. Millions of people have used him to help save them money on taxes. Then we also have our identity theft and online protection. This is awesome. Everybody should have this. We all know about all the fraud that goes on out there all the time. And this is just important for everyone. And again, people pay $15 to $50 or $20 to $50 a month for the same type of stuff out there. So that's the first stuff as far as managing and protecting our money. But then we also have a lot of really cool things to help us save money. The first thing is the shopping mall that they've set up. Now, this is like no other shopping mall that I've ever seen before, and I've seen a ton of different shopping malls in network marketing companies. The first thing is there's over 2,000 participating merchants, and they're all name brand stuff, really cool sites that a lot of us shop on already. And you'll notice that most checkouts, when you go to pay for whatever you've purchased on a website, it'll have a little box where you can put in a discount code. Only problem is most times I don't know the discount code, just like probably most of you guys don't. Well, WakeupNow has found tons and tons and tons of these discount codes. That's the first part. So just from that alone, that can save us anywhere from 5 to 40% just from the discount codes. But then on top of that, we also earn cash back on all the money that we spend. And on most of the sites, it's anywhere from 4% to 18 or 19%. There's a couple that are a little less and a couple that are a little more. I've seen as high as like 23.5% cash back. And this is real cash back. The money actually gets sent to WakeupNow, and then they give it to you paid out as commissions in your back office as the cash back. So this is real cash back. So really cool shopping mall we got there. Then we also have all the freebies just like we had in that free thing. And over $100 a day in new free stuff is put up. And right now, there's over 1,000 things. I think it's actually close to 2,000 things as far as free stuff goes. This is awesome. Anybody in your first hour being a part of WakeupNow can go in and get $100, $200, $300, $500 in free stuff. It's awesome. Then we also have a newsstand where you can go choose out of 150 magazines and pick any 3 magazines and you get a subscription to them. Then we also have travel discounts. Now in the shopping mall, there's a travel section with lots of sites, discount codes, cash back. But in this portal, there's even additional stuff. So make sure you check both of them anytime you're going to be doing any traveling. Then we also have the grocery coupons. We had a really nice lady. She saved over actually I think it was right at $150 her very first day. Most of us, when we're going to the grocery store, make a list of the stuff that we're going to be getting. All you got to do, take 2, 3, 4 minutes, sit down, go through and just the stuff you're going to get, hit clip, 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 hit print, and it prints it all right out there for you to take with you to the store so you can save on everything you're buying. Then we also have, for everybody that has Verizon and AT&T, 22% off your current cell phone bill. Now, you don't have to do anything special. You don't have to get a new contract. Nothing like that. If you have Verizon or AT&T and you have a contract right now, just because you're becoming a member of WakeupNow, you can get 22% off the bill. It's awesome. Then we also have a daily deals program set up with merchants where you can save money because you're a member of WakeupNow. They got an iPhone app, Android app they're working on, and just another way of saving money. Now there's also a money-making opportunity attached to this. We're going to talk about that here in a few minutes, where you can actually go out and talk to merchants and get them to join the program, and you can get paid for that. So we'll cover that here in just a minute. So again, I know most of you are on here because you want to hear about making money. Saving money is awesome, and there's really no difference between saving money and making money. It's money in your pocket. But I know a lot of us, we want to earn not just hundreds of dollars a month. We want to earn thousands and tens of thousands. So let's just jump right into this. Now, first of all, most companies that, and oh, by the way, the cost to get started as an IBO, independent business owner, is $100 and $100 a month. Most companies, for you to earn $100 a month, if everybody in your downline is spending $100 a month, generally you're going to need between 15 and 25 people in your downline. That's just the reality of it. There's even some companies, it might take you 30 or 40 or even 50 people just to break even on a monthly basis. So what WakeupNow has done, they want to help people break even fast. So you go out and you tell 3 people in your first 30 days, you sign up 3, and you're going to have your $100 a month membership paid for. As long as you have 3 active people, you don't ever have to pay ever again. Awesome. Now, if it takes you more than 30 days, 31 to 90 days, from that point forward, you'll be getting $50 a month off of your monthly membership. Again, most of the other companies out there, you wouldn't even make close to $50 with only 3 people in your downline. Just doesn't happen. And if it takes you longer than 90 days, but I know nobody on here is going to take longer than 90 days, but if it did take you longer than 90 days, you'd still make $25 every month off of your membership. Now again, one thing that's really cool about this is that in most companies, 3 people would not make you $25. In fact, I was talking to a lady a couple weeks ago. She was like, yeah, the company I'm with, everybody pays $100. I make $7 a person in my downline. So, in other words, for 3 people, she'd make $21. She wouldn't even be making the 25. But everybody that's on here, I know you can go and get 3 in your first 30 days. This is awesome. Other companies that have implemented this have just taken off and skyrocketed. And the same thing's happening here because everybody wants to get this done. So, again, sign up 3 in your first 30 days. You're never having to pay again. Now, once you get a total of 12 people in your group, and it doesn't have to be 3 who get 3, you have 3, and then help each one of them get 3 anywhere in their downline. So it could even be one stacked on top of the next, on top of the next, on top of the next, or you could get, or one of yours could get 2, and one of them get 1, or you get 1, they get 2, whatever it is. Get a total of 12 people. Now you're pulling in $400 per month. But on top of that, every time you help somebody become a Director 3 in your downline, you will also be making an additional $50. So let's go through that real quick. So let's say this guy, he goes and gets his 3rd. You just made another $50. Then this guy, he goes and gets his 3rd. You just made another $50. And let's say this guy goes and gets 2 more. That's right, you just made another $50. So really cool new bonus that they put on there for D3s. And you can get paid up to 12 Director 3s in your downline, so an additional $600 on top of that. But then when you go out and tell a 4th person, build it up to about 100 people in your downline, a little over 100, like it actually comes out to I think 110. So get a little over 100 people in your group. At that point, you're pulling in $2,000 a month as a Founder 4. And we just had Lori Trotter in our group make Founder 4 this month. Absolutely awesome. She's killing it right now. And so as you see, this is not hard. And again, just go, don't take my word for it. Go and ask people in other companies to make $2,000 a month. If everybody in your downline was paying $100, how many people would you need? Generally, that answer is going to be 300 or 400 people, and we can do it with just over 100. Really awesome. Then Founder 5 jumps you up to $4,000 a month. Founder 6 jumps you up to $6,000 a month. And then Founder 7 jumps you up to $10,000 a month. Now, on top of the Founder bonuses, we also have a 2x15 matrix. Now, in the 2x15 matrix, I don't want people to focus too much on this in the beginning, because if you pay attention to this, it's only $2 a person. So being a Founder 3, you need 12 people. Those 12 people pay you $400. The same 12 people would only pay you $24 over here. So as you can see, focus on, getting your 12 in your group, because that's when you start making the really good money and grow from there. But as your group grows and turns into hundreds, thousands, or even more, this can really turn to a lot of money. If you fill out an entire 2x15 matrix, you're talking about over $130,000 a month. If you only fill it up 10% of the way, still over $13,000 a month. So really awesome back-end money there. Now also, starting next month, there's going to be a whole new money-making opportunity attached to this that's going to have to do with bringing in customers. And I'm telling you right now, this is going to be huge. We're going to be able to use this, and they're actually called Silver Lights, and they're trial memberships. And we're going to be able to get these and give them away or sell them, whatever. But this is attached to a coding bonus, and I really believe that we can all be making more money from the coding bonus than we do from the Founder bonuses. So this is awesome. I cannot wait for this to launch. This is going to jump up everybody's income. If you're a founder 3 or a founder 4, you could easily be pulling in, $500 to $1,000 a week easily. So again, this is going to be a whole lot of fun really fast. Then we also have a $60,000 a year guarantee from WakeupNow. Now that was going, and they were going to completely end it, the end of June. And they let it go for a couple extra days, the beginning of July, and then they stopped it. But it's relaunching again the first of next month. Now, it's going to be a little different than this, but like I said, you get involved now, you can join it the first of next month. And the basics of it are, you talk to 5 people a week, have them watch a presentation, you stay consistent for 1 year, and you are guaranteed to make $5,000 a month at the end of that 1 year. If you're not, WakeupNow will pay you the difference. And you can see the little tracker here. It's exactly what it looks like. All you do is put in the person's name, phone number, email address. That's it. And yes, they watched a presentation. This couldn't be any easier. Now, again, there's going to be a couple other little things that have to do with the trial memberships that are going to be attached to this as far as giving away trial memberships. But again, you can't beat this. There is no other company out there offering a $60,000 a year guarantee. Now, if you feel like the parameters are a little too hard for you, they're also doing a $30,000 a year guarantee that's even easier than this. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this. I know there's already a lot of people involved that were involved before the 1st of July. And I know there's already a lot of people ready to go for the first of next month when the $60,000 guarantee gets relaunched. So remember, we were talking here just a minute ago about the merchant vendor model and the daily deals. So most of the different daily deal companies out there, like Groupon and Living Social and other ones like that, they generally charge businesses 40 to 50% of whatever daily deals that they sell. Well, WakeupNow wanted to do it a little bit different and actually really help businesses, because that costs businesses a lot of money. First, they're giving half off for a daily deal, then they give up half of that money. So they're only really getting 25% of the money, which is really tough on a business. So WakeupNow said, you know what, we want the businesses to keep 100% of every daily deal that they sell. And most businesses spend $100, $200, $500, $1,000, even $2,000 a month or more on advertising for their business. So they said, okay, we're going to make this really inexpensive. It's only $10 a month. You just pay for 1 year up front. So $120 for the year. It's actually $119.95 or whatever. So $120 for the year. You sign up that business, you get paid $50. On top of that, if that business wants to do additional marketing with WakeupNow, because they're also going to have other marketing that these businesses can do with them, you will get paid 20% of any additional spending the business does with WakeupNow. Also, you can earn 2% through 10 generations of your organization. So people in your downline are going out, signing up businesses. You can get paid $2.50 for every business that gets signed up and 2% of any additional spending. So awesome money there. Then we also have a customer program. Now this customer program is getting really beefed up next month. Because of these new trial memberships that we have, they're really beefing this up. So we'll actually have a $9.95 a month customer, a $24.95 a month customer, and a $49.95 a month customer. And when you guys see all the stuff they're going to be adding to the customer program next month, I'm telling you, it is going to be absolutely awesome. Now, starting off as a $24.95 customer right now, 40% on the cashback mall, the shopping. It's awesome. People can use this easily. People can save $40 or $25 a month on that. Also, you get one of the managed money products. You also get access to all of the free stuff. You also get one free magazine subscription. You also get the 22% off the Verizon and AT&T service. And if you guys don't realize this, there are millions and millions and millions of people in the United States that 22% off the Verizon or AT&T service would save them more than $25 a month. Millions of people. All you got to do is ask people, do you have Verizon or AT&T? What's your monthly bill? So if 22% off that bill, if that would save you $30, would you be interested in signing up with me with a program for $25 a month that will save you $30 off your phone bill, plus you get all of this other stuff? Who would say no? I mean, it's too easy. And I got the old PowerPoint here. I'm sorry. As you can see, it used to be $2.50 a customer until you got 10 customers and you got $5. This is incorrect information. The correct information is you get $10 a month on every customer that you have. And then this went down to 25 cents, down 10 generations. Now, we also have a thing set up for nonprofit organizations that want to do fundraising. Now, we all know there's people that do fundraising all the time, like school bands or little league teams or little league or whatever you call football teams for kids, Boy Scouts, whatever it is. Everybody's always trying to raise money. Well, Wake Up Now said, you know what, instead of you guys going out and selling candy bars or oranges or wrapping paper at Christmas time, we're only going to sell a little bit of this stuff and then get paid one time on it. How about sign up customers for Wake Up Now, and you'll get paid $10 a month on every sign up you get. That's $10 a month, every month, month after month after month. So really good money for them. And one thing that's cool is they don't have to actually pay to become a member of Wake Up Now. They're actually given a free membership. They don't have to pay for it. And they will earn on all of their customers every single month, and the money's actually paid to them as a donation. So again, this is just win-win-win for charity organizations or fundraising programs for, sports teams or whoever they are. Now, one thing that we were really impressed with, myself, my business partner Matt, when we went there and visited them, is we saw the office, huge office, filled with so many people. We're like, how many employees do you guys have? And like, well, we have over 40, but we also have 11 corporate officers. And we're like, what? We're like, how many reps do you have? And at the time, they were like, well, we have like a little less than 3,000. I'm like, what? And right now, I think they're at like 4,000 reps. This was a couple months ago. But yet, they're staffed up as if they have 100 or 200,000 reps. It's absolutely amazing. So they've built their infrastructure ready for the crazy growth that they're about to experience. They're publicly traded out of Utah, and they even do meetings there at the corporate office. If you live in the Utah area, well, in the, Salt Lake, Orem, Utah area, and you want to go in there, I know they do a meeting at the office 2 p.m. every Tuesday, and they also do another one there. I forget what day of the week it is, but if you want to go there or fly in to really check them out like we did, you are going to be thoroughly impressed. Now, the reason for all of this is this guy, Kirby Cochran. Now, I can't say enough about this guy because there's very few people that have been able to accomplish what this guy's accomplished. First of all, he's helped fund and take public over 200 companies. I mean, we're talking about raising billions of dollars of capital here. Also, he teaches finance at the University of Utah. And he was the CEO of a company. And when he took over as the CEO of this company, they had zero revenue. It was an energy company. Zero revenue. He actually had some really good ideas, but they were illegal as far as the U.S. is concerned. So he went to Congress and got Congress to change the laws so that he could do the ideas that he had. Well, in a 5-year period of time, he built that company from zero in sales to over $1 billion a year in sales, and then ran that company for 10 more years, doing over $1 billion a year in sales and over $100 million a year profit. Now, of course, it was a publicly traded company. He had a great stock deal, cashed out. Of course he made a ton of money, a ton of money. Well, this is the guy running this company, and even though they're 3 years old, he only took over 9 months ago. He has a plan to get this company to $1 billion a year faster than the last deal. Last deal took him 5 years. He has a plan to get this company there faster than 5 years. So we're at the very, very, very beginning of the next monster company, and nobody's even heard of this yet. I'm telling you, we lucked out this time. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. And just so you guys know, Kirby has skin in the game. He's invested millions of his own money into this company. So we know he's serious about this, and they even have corporate staff meetings at 6:30 in the morning in the office once or twice a week. And I've also talked to them at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and they're in the office. I mean, these guys are serious about this. I mean, this thing's going to be huge, huge. Like we said before, it's only $100 to join, $100 a month, and easily you can save $300 a month. Easily, easily. So great value there. All you got to do is share this with 3 people in your first 30 days, and you're never having to pay that $100 a month again. Absolutely awesome. Now, this company is all about helping us save money. So they are looking to make an infomercial to really spread the word about how people can save money with Wake Up Now. So they're looking for 20 couples that have gone out and saved lots of money and then wrote them a really cool story, unique story about how much money they've saved and how it's changed their life. The Wake Up Now membership has changed their lives. We're not talking about one person going to Hawaii. We're talking about 20 couples, 20 trip for twos. So this is awesome. Now this runs through the end of October. You still have 3.5 more months to get out there and save money. And I think our top money saver at the moment is Thomas Engvall Thomas Edgell. I always say his name wrong. Thomas Edgell. And already he has saved nearly $4,000 in less than 2 months. So really cool. This has nothing to do with building a downline or signing people up. This is just about you saving money. Anybody can do that. And again, if you're brand new, I want to welcome you. Please get back with the person that invited you on here. They can help get you signed up. And we're going to go through some more stuff because we actually have a really cool marketing system for everybody. And for those of you that have seen this page, this is one of the capture pages we have for the system. There's a new capture page up. And so this capture page is now up for the system as well. Excuse me, for you guys to send people to and you can start using. And that's up and running. Now, if you've already signed up in Wake Up Now and you didn't go to your sponsor's capture page for their system and you just signed up direct with Wake Up Now, don't worry about it. Oops, hang on. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but the music just started in my ear. Let me stop that. All right. And so all you got to do is go to wun.me. So wun.me. Go to this page on here. And actually, it'll drop you on blog.one.me, but just go to one.me and it'll actually automatically take you here. All you got to do is click on sign up for the one.me system. And so when you go there, just click on this, hit next, and you just put in your info, put in a new username that you're going to use for the system, but we also need your ID number and your Wake Up Now username. So we are going to need those. We don't need your password for Wake Up Now. We just need your ID number and username because we're completely integrated with them. And that way when somebody goes in through your system and they click on sign up, it automatically takes them into Wake Up Now. Now another thing that's kind of special about this is that when we moved over from that free thing, we made a special deal with the company because the company's only in the US and Japan. but we had members from all over the world. So we can actually sign up people not from 2 countries. We can sign up people from 39 different countries. By using this system, you can sign up people from all over the world to get involved. And let me pull up one more thing here about the system. Let me see if I'm pull it up here. Let me see here. Where's it at? Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm looking for it. And I know it's here somewhere, and now I can't find it. Where did it go? That's not. Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. All right. So first of all, system. It's normally $19.95 a month if you want all the features, but we want everybody to be able to use this for free. So you can get signed up for free, use it for free forever. You'll have the replicated landing pages, and right now we have up 2, these 2 right here. We'll be adding more as well. And then all the autoresponder follow-up emails, those will all be working for you. Access to all the free products, you'll have access to that. Again, we're fully integrated with WakeupNow, and you'll have a full contact manager that you'll have access to, so you can track all of your leads, whole 9 yards. All the additional stuff that we have set up, like text messaging, custom blog web pages, where all the work's done for you. Training, we have just an incredible invite tool we're about to launch. Social networking integration, all these other things, that's $19.95 a month. Then we also have a $50 a month package for those of you that are going to be doing a ton of text messaging or a ton of emailing. That stuff actually gets expensive. So that actually jumps up to $49.95 a month, and there's still limits on it. And I already know we're going to have people spending $200, $300, $400, $500 a month because they're going to do so much texting and so much emailing, and that's fine. But most people, you're fine with the $20 a month. But then also we have different things you can do to earn $1. And all these $1 can be used to pay your $19.95 monthly, and also pay for additional text messaging and emailing if you want. So really cool stuff we got going on. But again, everybody has access to it for free. All you got to do is go to WUN.me right here. Oops. Go back there. All you got to do is go to WUN.me and click sign up for One.me system. And that's up and running right now. Other things I wanted to show you guys real quick before I start taking questions. And Susie said, how do we get the new capture page? Okay, the new capture page is actually money1.com/your username. So money, WUN.com/your username. So that's it right there. The second replicated landing page says free to join. What do you mean it says free to join on here? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, on the video. This video says it's free to join? Shouldn't say it's let's watch it real fast for a second. Let's see here. Like 40 seconds. I'm just going to watch with you guys real quick and see what it says. It's actually talking. Try Wake Up Now today for free. Try Wake Up Now today for free. Huh. I don't know why it says that, but we'll be changing this video because I don't know why it's saying that. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, just restarted on me. Thank you for showing me that. I will get that taken care of. Oh, Rich, you sent an email to Matt already today about it? Cool. Right on. Hello, Suzanne. Hey, Suzanne, I tried calling you back. Got your voicemail. Okay, couple more things I want to show you guys. All right, so once you're signed up into Wake Up Now, you got your system, your back office for your system, but then also you have your back office for Wake Up Now. So when you go into Wake Up Now, this is what your back office looks like, and there's a couple cool things in here I want to show you. First thing is our blogs, and the blogs, there's an outdoors blog and there's an in the kitchen blog. Now, Me personally, I signed up for Twitter with WakeupNow. So I follow WakeupNow on Twitter. And with these blogs, if you send, like, let's say you go on a camping, fishing, or hunting trip, and you take pictures and write a story and send it in, you can get paid for submitting your article. And they pay like 5 or 6 people a month for articles. They also pay for recipes. And they just sent out a Twitter just a little while ago, and I'm grabbing my phone here, and I'm going to read you this Twitter that says, it says, recipe of the week, jerk beef burger via in the kitchen with Wake Up Now. Thanks to Russell Birtwistle for the recipe. And Russell Birtwistle is one of our really good guys in Wake Up Now. And he actually came on here and said he got paid $40 for giving his recipe. Now, I have not pulled this up yet. I'm going to pull this up, and here it is right here. Jerk beef burger with pineapple relish and chips. And so this actually comes from Russell Birtwistle, which is one of our members. Cinnamon roll waffles. Oh, that sounded delicious. Oh, that looks great. All right, so this is actually from one of our members, Russell Birtwistle, and he actually got paid, like I said, $40 to submit this recipe and this picture, and that looks absolutely delicious. So good job, Russell. All right, I'm going to leave that up there so I can go back and play with that here in just a little bit. All right, so we'll cover some more stuff here in a minute. Let me get to some more questions. Let's see here. Jerry, hi guys. Hey, I've been doing the 5x52 for 2 weeks now. Only today I noticed that when you put in the day and date, there's also a place to put in the time of day. So for the 11 people that I've documented, I have put in all the info except for the time of day. So all of my contacts have a time of day of 12 a.m. Is this going to be a problem? Jerry, no, that will not be a problem. Not at all. Oh, and by the way, if anybody submitted their 5x52 and submitted your people on Sunday, you might have noticed there's a little glitch, and I talked to them about that today, and they were like, yeah, we know, it's getting fixed. It might not be fixed till the 1st of next month. But here was the issue. Before, and still is, runs from Monday to Sunday night, midnight, and you have to have your 5 entered in from Monday to midnight Sunday night. For some reason, the system shifted, and now the week pulls up Sunday to Saturday, which is incorrect. So people were going in on Sunday to enter in their people for last week, and it was showing a new week already. And they're like, Russ, what happened? Am I, out now? And I'm like, no, you're not out. So I talked to them today, like, yeah, it's no problem. Just make sure they enter them in by Sunday at midnight. As long as they enter them in by Sunday at midnight, doesn't matter what week it shows for. That counts for the previous week, and it'll look right. It'll go Monday to Sunday, starting like the 1st of next month. But they got a new programmer in, and he's working on the new 5x52 program, and somehow that got shifted. So that's getting taken care of. So no worries there. Gloria, I have a Mac and don't run Windows, so the CyberWatch and security doesn't work for me. Does anyone else share this issue? And do you know what, if anything, I can do to use the product? Here under Protect, and let me tell everybody what she's talking about. Okay, so for Macs, I don't know what you can do for Macs. There's a lot of stuff that's not compatible for Macs. I run just a regular Windows computer. I don't have a Mac, never have had a Mac, but I know there's still a lot of stuff that doesn't work with Macs. So right here, for all of you that don't have Macs, and you know what we're talking about here, Rich, who's in our group, he has a computer that's a few years old and was running really, really bad, and he was ready to go buy a new computer last week, and he saw this Computer Security Services iSafe Secure PC Makeover, and he called them up, numbers right here, he called them up, and they spent a couple hours doing a whole computer scan, this, that, and he says now his computer is working better than it has ever worked before, and now he doesn't have to go buy a new computer. And everybody gets this as part of the package. But from what Gloria's telling me, I guess they don't do Macs. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry about that. I don't have a Mac, and like I said, there's a lot of people that don't do stuff with Macs. So I don't know that there's really anything that's going to replace that. I mean, it's just one of the many, 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 many things that are part of the package. Oh, and so you guys know, there's even more stuff that we haven't even talked about. There's a lot more money-saving stuff in here. Like when you go to premiums, there's even more stuff in here to save you money. This is a little demo account, so it's not up here, but normally, for you, it will be in here, but this is a demo account. Then there's also Saver's Guide. Again, more stuff in here, and all you got to do is log in through it, and it's just more money save stuff in here. So there's a ton of stuff to save you money. All you got to do is go in here and play with it. Russ, where are your live webinars recorded in our back office? Okay, so if you go here, and here I'll log in real quick. So when you log into your one.me system and then go under, I believe it is training and resources. Let me see here. I think we have them in here. Give it a second. This thing's running slow. Okay, that's not any of ours. Let me see here. Marketing tools? Alright, so it's not in here. Here's where I do know it is. If you go here to webinars, and you got to get the toolbar. So if you go in the back office, go to marketing tools, and click on the one.me toolbar and download it. I've downloaded it already, so it comes up here, pops up here on my screen. So you can see it right here. This is the one.me toolbar. I have it on my computer. And once you get that, you can see what it looks like, and here it is on my computer here. If you click on View Recorded Webinars, this is where they are. So you'll notice we got July 9th, July 10th, July 11th, and this one, July 16th, to be put up. So this is where we're putting them up, and they're right off there, but I don't see them in the actual back office, so I'll talk to Matt and make sure that they get put up. Oh, wait, here, one.me/blog/webinar. Looks like that's where this is. So let me go to home. Okay, not there. Oh, we might have somewhere else in here. That's live webinars. I don't know. I don't know where they are there. Matt will be on tomorrow night. Matt will know exactly where they are, but I do know they are on the toolbar. But we need to have them in there also. So I'll make sure they're in an easy-to-find place. Thanks for bringing that up, Rox. Jerry, I would love to start signing up businesses for the Daily Deals program, but what is the incentive for them with no customer base in my city for Wake Up Now? How do you know there's no customer base in your city, Jerry? I mean, they have about 4,000 members in Wake Up Now, and we are trying to work something out with them to where they can market to the 600,000 free members that we had with that free thing. So those businesses will definitely be getting the eyeballs seeing their ads. That's for sure. Rob, I don't understand your question of when you say, when will TFT be ready? When will TFT be ready for what? I mean, we're basically using just the 1.me system, not the TFT system anymore. I do think that has a lot to do with the Canadian opening. I think so also. So yeah, we'll get that video changed. That's true. Susie, cool. I just went to my profile to change picture and all of our website's capture pages are already there. Yep, absolutely. Sherry, how you doing, Sherry? When is the customer coding thing going to launch? I thought it was going to be today. No, it's actually going to be the 1st of next month because they want to launch everything at the exact same time with the new 5x52 program. They're going to call it something different besides 5x52. We're actually trying to come up with a name for it. But yeah, 1st of next month, that's when everything's getting launched. Dan, I upgraded my 1.me marketing system to a pro membership last week. 1.me blog states we will receive $101 for signing up for the marketing system during beta testing. I logged into my marketing system today and I noticed I was awarded $51. Should have received $50 or $101 for upgrading marketing system during the beta phase. Dan, you will get that. Those $1 are still a little off. I know they've been updated, and a lot of them are correct, and there's still a few that are wrong. They're still getting updated. You'll get the correct one. You can also always just shoot in an email to support@wun.me, and they'll get it taken care of. But, yeah, don't even worry about it. You'll definitely be getting all your $1, that's for sure. I know a lot of people are excited about that. Cindy, has there been any talk about a discount for Sprint cell phone users? Cindy, I personally have T-Mobile, and I know they're working on something with T-Mobile and Sprint. I don't know how soon it's going to be, but yeah, I'm in the same position as you. I can't wait for them to come out with T-Mobile and Sprint. Suzanne, if I have not started the 5x52 program, which I should have done last night, so what should I do now? I suppose I've already disqualified. Yeah, Suzanne, you definitely should have started last week. Just call them tomorrow. If you have 5 people that you've had watch a presentation over the past week or so, just call them tomorrow and tell them that you didn't have a chance to put them in. You have the 5 names right now. Is there any way that you could give them the information? I have them backdated for you. You don't want to be disqualified. It's your first week of doing it. And I'm sure they'll take care of you if they can. But worst case scenario, if anybody was in the old 5x52 and somehow you don't follow what you're supposed to do and you stop talking to people for a few weeks, then you decide to start doing it again, you'll have to rejoin the program. It'll have to be the new one that's launching on the 1st. Joe, 5x52, I've been entering my prospects, but I don't see how to submit them to WakeupNow. As long as you enter them, they're in, you're good. So I chatted with support. They told me to just enter the 5 prospects, exactly, and it will show, is this right? I thought you had to email or fax them, but support told me to just enter them as. Yes, Joe, that is correct. Before you had to fax them or email them, you don't have to do that anymore. Before they wanted them actually written out. Now they have it really easy in the back office where you just enter in the info and that's it. And it's there. You don't have to do anything special. So yeah, you're all good. Andre, is it under training and resource? Yeah, I just looked. It's not there. Annette, are the autoresponders inputted in our back office also along with the capture pages? Actually, the autoresponders are all automatic. You don't have to do any setup or anything like that for the autoresponders. It's just done for you. So yeah, you're all good there. Let me go here. Where was that at? There we go. And also, it should be done here pretty quick where you'll get an email every time somebody goes and signs up on one of your capture pages. You'll be getting an email. Michael, how you doing, Michael? Please review what happens when someone drops out. Jane was sponsored by Bob, but Jane decides to drop out. Sam was sponsored by Jane. Does Bob now become Sam's sponsor? Also explain the option of replacing Jane. Michael, there's a few things that have changed and or about to change with that to make it easier for everybody, and I don't know all the exact details. The easiest way to find out exactly the way it is this minute is to go in and call them or chat with them. So either use the chat now or call them at the office, and they're still open for another hour and 10 minutes. I just don't want to give any wrong information where I might be off by something by a little bit. So definitely call them and ask them exactly how it works. Robert, when will the free deals be updated on TFT? Soon. We got so much going on as far as programming with the marketing system, and there's a few bugs that were in the TFT system where now you're going to be able to sign up people for free. They'll get all the free stuff, but we're going to use that to push people over to Wake Up Now for you, and so it's being worked on. That I can tell you. If you ask Matt tomorrow night, Matt will be on. He'll be able to give you a little bit more information because he's the one that works directly with the programmers. Thomas, Matt said TFT was going to turn into a free feeder system for Wake Up Now. When will it be finished with the redesign? Not positive. Again, Matt will be on tomorrow. He's the guy to ask for that. Hey, Aaron, when will Wake Up or will 1.me be ready, supposed to launch today with all the bells and whistles? Matt told me a bunch of new stuff was getting launched before the webinar starts and during the webinar and right after the webinar is over, that all sorts of new stuff's going up. And tomorrow night he'll be on, because right now he's working with the programmers right now getting new stuff up. And like we got the new capture page up today, so we got a second capture page. And there's a bunch of other stuff going up. So tomorrow night, he's going to go through all of the new stuff that got launched today, tonight, and tomorrow afternoon. Because, like I said, a ton of new stuff is going up and just went up. Let me pull this up real quick. Yeah, a bunch of this stuff's going up, and then more $1 stuff is going up. There's a lot more $1 stuff going on. A lot of different things are going on. Dear Marilyn, I would like to know when we can get actual video on our site instead of taking them to YouTube. Therefore, if they want to sign up, they will already be on our site and we can get the credit. Marilyn, if they go to your site, so if you send them here to your website that we have set up for you, and they put in their name, phone number, and email address, and we're also adding Skype to this, by the way, that Skype's getting added, and they click sign up, they're now in for free. It's a free tour, and they're connected to you. So if they upgrade to Wake Up Now, they're automatically yours, so you don't got to worry about that. So I don't know what you mean by a video not being on YouTube or being on YouTube. I don't understand how that would really matter. I might be not understanding your question correctly, but yeah, if they go to your capture page and enter in, they're yours. Sai, I remember yourself and Matt saying that the invite system will be launching July 16th. Is that still a go? I don't know exactly. I know Matt said a bunch of new stuff's going up tonight and right before the webinar. I just don't know every single thing, and I don't think I ever said the actual invite system. Well, when I say invite system, this is an invite system right here where everything's going to be working smoothly. The invite tool, that's a whole different situation. That one we really hope to have up by the 1st of the month. I hope it's up sooner, because that is a game changer for all of us. Chris, I installed the toolbar today. To the right of resources, what are the numbers for that are on Facebook symbol and the little green thingy. I think yours has a number 21 in red. Oh, this is a blog. So if you click on it, I don't know what the little 23 means, to be honest with you. I don't know. I do know that there's YouTube videos up here, and maybe it means that there's 23 YouTube videos, or it could mean that on the blog there's actually 23 different things. But yeah, we're gonna do a lot with this as far as giving everybody updates and the whole 9 yards. We hope everybody downloads this because it's a really easy way for us to give updates and stay in touch about things. What was that out there? Gilla, did they change the price on the merchant site already, like Mac mentioned, so we can give out the merchant site? You can give out the merchant site, but we're actually going to be making a capture page in the 1.me system for merchants also. So that's another thing we're going to be adding as well. But yeah, you should definitely be able to give out Wake Up Now merchants, I believe it is. Wake Up Now merchants, yeah. Wake Up Now merchants. Actually redirects to Wake Up Now deals. No, they still got $270 a year. Just make sure that they know they can save, $150 by signing up with you. This is just a way for them to make sure that people don't bypass you. So if anybody ever tries to sign up directly with the company as a merchant, they got to pay $270. If they sign up with you, they only pay $120. So that's the difference. So this is really to detour companies, but I think they're also going to be making this into a replicated page so they can just sign up directly to you, and then it will say 120, but it's not done yet, at least not that I know of. Janet, marketing system. I completed all my information. When I got down to the sponsor's name, you had admin as sponsor, and I could not put my sponsor's name or number. Janet, you should be seeing that updated. Matt was telling me earlier that he was getting a lot of those hooked in because we have this integrated with Wake Up Now, so we can see the sponsors from Wake Up Now, so we can make sure they're connected properly. Give it till the end of the week, or you could ask Matt about it tomorrow night, but give it till the end of the week, and if it's not hooked up correctly, so people are getting the $1 properly, just let us know. Send an email into support@wn.me, and that'll get fixed really fast. I mean, that's just an easy fix. But we're trying to do it all automatically without having to do it all by ourselves. Andre, is it under watch previously recorded webinars? If you're looking for webinars, probably. I just didn't see that on there. Did I miss that? See, I'm not seeing that on there. Or is that on the first page here? Yes, I'm not saying it. I mean, it should be under watch previously recorded webinars. I just don't see where that tab is. But I'll make sure it's really obvious for everyone. Suzanne, I in fact sent email to more than 2 people and also talked to them by phone this morning, but they are my friends, so do they count also? Everybody counts, Suzanne. Everybody counts. Thomas, are we going to be able to view the messages in the autoresponder system so we know what our prospects will be getting and can support? Yes, those will be up probably under marketing tools. You're welcome, Robert. Suzanne, if the prospects from the 5x52 sign up and become an IBO, can I transfer the sponsorship or this is not allowed? Yes, you can transfer the sponsorship. Absolutely. Yes. Hello, Marilyn. Suzanne, can those capture pages not have a black background as it is difficult to print? Well, they don't have a black background. I mean, just the video is black. Just that's the way it is. But they don't have a black background. Um, this one has a gray background. I guess I could talk to Matt about making the background white and then the sides here gray. But I don't know if it's your computer that's showing it's black, but it's not showing mine as black. Or do you mean this blue part? Because this is blue. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I can talk to Matt about that, about making one that's easier to print. Marilyn, not understanding the question. Oh, I'm not understanding the question. Okay. I'm sorry. How you doing, Tim? Suzanne, I do not like the idea of prospects going to YouTube to pick up the videos and sign up, as I may not know which video they viewed. Okay, well, see, that's the thing. We have a YouTube channel that has lots of videos because we want people to learn all this stuff. As videos become irrelevant, we'll take them down, but and that's one place where the webinars are up and recorded. But yeah, as now more video, I want to put them all in one place so everyone can learn. I mean, that's really, really, really important. And a YouTube channel is the easiest place to do that. Now we're also going to have them listed on our site underneath of, where'd it go? Under the training and resources. But yeah, I mean, we got to have a YouTube channel for hosting it. Tim, I spoke with WakeupNow about my $100 for June, or $100 for June. I made you to call with me tomorrow as they said you were misinformed. What am I misinformed about, Tim? I don't know what we're talking about. Now, if this is what you're talking about, if you joined in May and you got your first 3 in your first 30 days, so you didn't pay for June, and now it's July, that used to be a one-time thing, but now it's ongoing. Basically, anybody who got in May and got their first 3 real fast, June was paid for, but we have to pay for July because this is the first month that the ongoing program is starting. So starting next month, we never have to pay again. So if that's what you're talking about, but clarify for me on what you think I'm misinformed about. Tim, I have employed your suggestion and have made 8 contacts with 4 players. Nice. So I guess everybody's wondering what suggestion I gave to Tim. It's a really easy suggestion. Now, for me, about 15 years ago when I got into network marketing, actually I got into network marketing for about 17, 18 years ago, and probably 15, 16 years ago, maybe even 17 years ago, I didn't have anybody to talk to. So I used to pick up a phone book and call people out of the phone book. That was before the day of Google came around. And now we got Google and YouTube and all sorts of cool different places to go find people. And I gave him a suggestion to go on YouTube or go on Google and just type in different things like network marketing people, or you could put leaders, or whatever it is, and just make up different things, deuces. And what you're going to find is you are going to find lots and lots and lots of people to talk to. This right here brought up 394 million results searching for network marketing people. And if you go through here, you're going to find so many people to talk to, it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, let's say you come across a capture page, not this capture page, but a capture page for whatever that says, make huge money, blah, 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 and ask for the info. A lot of them will have a phone number on here. Call them. If it doesn't have a phone number, put in your info. Hit sign up. Hopefully they'll be calling you. Now there's 3 main questions that you need to ask somebody that you talk to. First question is, the company that you're working with, if I have 12 people in my downline, can I make $400 a month? And they go, well, no, you can't make that much. Okay. If I have 3 people that I personally sponsored, and I've sponsored 3 people my first 30 days, will I never have to pay again? The answer 95% of the time will be no. Last question, the most important question. If I work hard in your business and I make sure that 5 people a week watch a presentation, after 1 year, if I'm not making $5,000 a month, will your company guarantee me in writing that if I'm not making $5,000 a month, that they'll pay me the difference for 1 year, so I'll be guaranteed my second year to earn minimum $60,000? Well, then I know the answer is going to be no. And then all I have to say is, well, the company I'm working with does all 3 of those things for me. I guess I can't really do your company with you. And then they're going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. What company will guarantee you'll make $60,000 in a year? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Just go to onebuilder.com/username, put your name, phone number, email, hit sign up, and you can go in and check out everything about it. We do a webinar 5 nights a week, live webinar. You can ask questions, everything. You don't believe it, come on there and ask. And you got them. It's really that simple. So, yes, please do that. It works. It works, it works, it works. Suzanne, it was there. Recorded webinars. Click here. Oh, I missed it. It's all right. If you saw it, that's great, but I'll make sure it's a lot more obvious. Theodore, if you know a little about the invite tool, can you talk a little bit about it for me and the new people on the call? Sure, Theodore. Well, the invite tool, let me click on Marketing Tools. You'll see right here it says Invite Tool. Invite tool. Now this thing is special. This doesn't exist anywhere else on the planet. So we all know there's different companies like Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, LinkedIn, Plaxo, Google+, AOL, Gmail, all these different ones. So this invite tool is going to be tied in with like 30, 40, 50 different ones of these companies. So there'll be a drop-down box on there with a little arrow. And you click on that, and it's going to bring a whole menu of these for you to choose from. So let's say you click on Twitter. So now you got Twitter in there. Then it's going to ask you to give your username for Twitter and your password for Twitter. And then it's going to say go. So you click on that little button that says go. And about 4 seconds later, doesn't matter if you have 50 followers on Twitter, or you're following 50 people on Twitter, or you're following 1,000 people on Twitter, and I know people that have close to 200,000 followers on Twitter. 4 seconds later, there's going to be a list of all of those people with a little button that says import. And there's also going to be a little checkbox, and everybody's name will be checked. If you want to uncheck somebody's name, you can uncheck somebody's name. So you hit import. So now it's going to import them over to a contact manager for you. So now they're in your contact manager. And you can do that over and over again and do it for each one of them. Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, one after the next on the next. So now you go in your contact manager, and you have a list of all these people. So it's going to ask you if you want to uncheck anybody. It's going to have everybody checked. It's going to ask you if you want to uncheck anybody. So you say no. So click the button. Now it's going to go over, and it's going to have a series of letters for you to choose from. And you can go read all the letters, and each one will be titled something different. And so you check, you want this letter. And there'll be a little thing, and it says invite. So you hit invite. And now that letter that's going to invite these people is going to be sent to all of these people. And it's going to automatically import all of your information to send them over to your capture page. This capture page. It's going to look like it came from your email address, but really it came from our servers. And that's why we say on, signing up for the system, because if you want to send out more than 500 invites a day, it's going to cost more money. Where if you're somebody that wants to send out 10,000 invites a day, you can, but that's $50 a month. And so that's the whole thing with the invite tool. Now what's cool about this is we can show anybody how to go onto Facebook or MySpace or Twitter or LinkedIn or wherever and go and meet people and make connections. And if you can go on all these different ones and make 50 or 100 connections a day and go in, click, 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 send out 100 invites to those people, and let's say 5 or 6 or 10 come and put in their information, you now got 5 to 10 new people every day to talk to. And the system, even without talking to them, is going to be sending them messages, inviting them to webinars, telling them about Wake Up Now, and all the different things. So that's what makes this invite tool so special, and there's nobody else out there that has anything like it, and we own it. So hope that helps you out there. Janet, Russ, how do I get my website? I clicked on the site and the email that I was sent, and it did not come up with my name on the top. Janet, if you're in the One.me system, if you're in your back office here, just go to My Profile, and it will give you your site. So right here, you have Wake Up Now. Well, One.me, URL 1 is OneBuilder / your username. And then the second one is money1.com / your username. And then that should be your actual Wake Up Now URL. So that's where you can find them under My Profile. So hope that answers the question. Mike, hi Russ. You do a great job of presenting the company. Would it be possible to get a recorded webinar of yours posted without the questions sessions? New people don't need to hear all the questions. Actually, Mike, a lot of new people love hearing the questions. You can always tell people, hey, look, listen to the webinar. You don't have to listen to the questions section. If you have your own questions, instead of listening to an extra hour there, just come on to a live webinar with me one night and you can ask the questions, or tell them you can three-way them into me directly and I can answer their questions directly. So there's some people that's the main part they want is the questions, so taking them off. Now me and Matt are going to be doing just a recorded webinar that we just do on our own. It won't be live. We'll act like it's live, but we're going to be recording that to put up on the sites, and we're going to try to make it a 15-minute overview. So we will be doing that, and there won't be any questions on that. So that we will have posted here pretty quickly. To be honest with you, we're really waiting until the 1st of next month. That way we can do one that has all of the new stuff that's getting launched next month, instead of doing one and then it's out of date in 2 weeks. So we will have that here pretty shortly. Chris, after someone enters info in our capture page, an email is sent to them asking permission for further emails. Correct. After approval is given, how soon before further emails are dripped on the prospect? Immediately. I entered a dummy person into my system to test it, and I haven't gotten any emails from the system. You definitely should be getting emails from the system because they're autoresponders. They're automatic. So you should definitely be getting those right away. if you can, if you're going to be on the webinar tomorrow night, Matt will be on here, and he can actually look that stuff up live to find out, how many have been sent to that account, the whole 9 yards. So, excuse me. So definitely ask Matt tomorrow night. He can help you with that. But it should be right away. Janet, also, since my name is not on top, I cannot send my site to prospects to sign up. You should be able to add your name just by going to my profile. And then right here under personal information, just click on edit. And you should be able to edit them. So you should definitely be able to do that. Suzanne, what about a list of all the one leaders so that people know that they are viewing info from an IBO and not anyone who just puts something on YouTube? What are we talking about from YouTube? I don't know what you're talking about from YouTube. You're just, I'm completely thrown off. I don't know what you mean by, why would you send somebody to YouTube? The YouTube videos are really more of training stuff, and people that are already in. I don't know of anybody sending a prospect to YouTube. I know I've never sent a prospect over to YouTube, so I don't know what you mean by you're worried about losing somebody by sending them to YouTube. I'm just thrown off on there. I'm sorry. Tim, yes, I got my 3 in May, and they for June. No, Tim, you were not charged for June. You just think you were charged for June. Here's why you think you were charged for June. If you go to account, oops, gotta log back in. If you go to account and you see payment, you're going to see that you paid for June, but you didn't pay for June. Your 3 that you got in May paid for June. So yeah, you paid, but it was from commissions. So you didn't actually pay out of pocket. You paid from commissions, but you still paid. So that's why you see that. And I had a few people call me, and it took me a minute to figure it out, like why they're going, no, I was charged, I was charged. You were not charged. It came from your commissions. So that's where you might be getting confused. Chris, regarding Suzanne's questions, you have mentioned that the back office would be able to track how much of a video a prospect had watched. Yes, Matt's getting that set up, correct. Since the webinar videos are not in our back office, how is that going to happen? Matt can explain that. He explained it to me. It has to do with programming and coding, but we're going to have a whole series of videos in a prospect's back office, one that hasn't upgraded yet, and we send out an email to them. It's going to have a video, but that's going to be able to be tracked, and we can see all of that. Also, if you look, people have to put their email address to register for a webinar, a live webinar, and their email address is in the system. So what we get is we get a report after every one of these webinars with the person's name, email address, how long they were on the webinar, if it was the front screen or if they had a screen over top of this one. It gives us a bunch of data, and we're going to be able to match that up with a simple program where it just has to be written one time, but then it's all automatic, where it will automatically match those up and put all the data from these live webinars in your back office about your prospects that were on the webinar. So that's what Matt was talking about there. But then we'll also have recorded videos. We'll be able to tell you how much they watched of those also. But again, all the intricacies of exactly how it works, those are questions for Matt. Tim, when I tested the one builder 2, it is still showing making 800 for getting 12 instead of 400. I emailed you and Matt with the info. Don't want to confuse newbies. Yes, Tim, that is getting fixed. And this one, says 800. I thought I just watched it. I thought it said 400. This shouldn't say. I'll have Matt double check that. But yeah, I saw that. We're still trying to get everything perfect because everything just got changed 2 weeks ago. But I thought this one said 400. I don't know. We'll get it fixed regardless. Okay, here's a really long one from Suzanne. A piece of gadget which I would like to have is to have a system which will delete all my spam emails. Do you know? Yeah, me too. Do you know that 2 email addresses which I have, I receive so many emails saying that I missed a check of $2,000 a month. Yeah, I get about 10 of those a day. Or a check is waiting for you, and sometimes even an opportunity from my friend. So I tried to click on it, and it was a link which is so popular on the internet right now, asking people to join the opportunity, and it was like a tool system, which I replied to my friend's email saying that in fact have a similar tool. Then she came back to me saying that she never sent anything to me. Isn't that scary? I would like to clean up my emails on my computer. If I need to sign up a new account so as to avoid spamming received, I would like to do it immediately. There's nothing wrong with setting up new email addresses. They're free at Gmail. It's the easiest one. But yeah, that happens all the time. Suzanne, is this Janet Promise? I don't know. Let me see real quick. Yes, it is Janet. Promisel. Janet Promisel. Yes. Yes, it is, Suzanne. You're welcome, Theodore. You're welcome, Cy. Sherry, some people copy the videos and then put their URLs on them so that when people watch them, they have the link to sign up right there on the screen. That may be what they are talking about. Oh, I gotcha. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. Tim, if it showed up on your credit card statement, then you should call them because it should not have. Theodore, sometimes when you click on the videos on some web pages, you're taken to YouTube. Yeah, I know. See, that's what's confusing me is I got 9 people saying 9 different things about YouTube, and I don't know which direction I'm even supposed to be talking about YouTube. YouTube questions. The new recorded webinars show up as being on YouTube. Absolutely, they're on YouTube. We have to host them somewhere. How do we send new prospects to see them if they can't be on a live webinar? Just go to YouTube, click on the link, and just send them directly to that YouTube video and then follow up with them afterwards. But the first thing you should always do with somebody is have them go to your onebuilder.com site and put in their info. That way they are locked into you. They're getting messages from us trying to get them to sign up in Wake Up Now. So as soon as they watch a video and they're ready to sign up, they already know where to go to. We've been sending them emails. So it shouldn't matter if you send somebody a YouTube video. You shouldn't lose anybody that way. I mean, if you know you sent them the YouTube video, you know to follow up with them and to get them signed up. So I don't know how that's a bad thing. You guys are confusing me. Dennis, Russ, even on your marketing site, when the videos finish playing, up pops a whole wall of other Wake Up Now videos linked to other people or the company or even other opportunities. Dennis, here's the thing, though. That makes sense. But that actually doesn't happen on everybody's computer. That's the weird thing. Like this one that's on this site right here. I don't know if it happens on my computer. I know it happens on some people's computer. Let me pull this up real quick. Let's see if this happens. See, and then there's nothing for me on there. So I know on some other people's it does, but it doesn't on mine. And I don't know how we fix that. That's something we need to talk to Matt about and find out if there's a way for us to change that where other videos don't pop up. But I don't know, but we got to host them somewhere. That's the problem. I mean, YouTube's the greatest place for hosting things. All right, she was confused. Okay, that's Janet. She was confused with the actual one primary website and the OneMe marketing system. During the process of signing up for the free system, she has to agree to the policies and procedures, but once she signed up, it was not linked to her website, as a new person should not even have the marketing system. So Janet was mixing it up with what she should send to prospects. She should send onebuilder.com / her username. On this website, her name is there with her email address. However, if she goes to one.me.com, that takes the person to joining the marketing system and not to signing up as an IBO. Please clarify this. I'm sure a lot of others have the same problem. Yeah, if somebody's having that problem, let me know. But this should be real simple. If you're a new person and you have not signed up for Wake Up Now, you should first go to the person's website, the onebuilder.com / their username. Go to this website, fill in the info. Once you're in, then it will have a place for you to join Wake Up Now. So you join Wake Up Now, and we'll automatically know, and we'll already upgrade your system where you'll have your own marketing sites just like this for free, and you will now be in Wake Up Now, so you can go log into Wake Up Now and get all of your benefits, but then you'll also be in the one.me system where you can use it to market. You do not want to go to one.me, you don't want to go there if you're not in Wake Up Now yet and sign up for the system, because you don't need a system because you're not in Wake Up Now yet. I hope that makes sense for everybody. Chris, I have given lots of people my capture page, address, website, but many seem reluctant to fill out the capture page. Guess they are afraid of getting lots of emails. Any suggestion on how to get them to fill it out? Chris, the first suggestion I would have for you is to go into marketing tools. Click on Campaign Tracker and set up a campaign. And you send this out to somebody. Name, like, you can make up different ones. Like this is one we made up the other day. It's USA Today. So what you would do for this, and you see total visits 2, new leads 1. So URL ID is 143. So when you make up a name, and you can just say, link I'm emailing to friends, hit create new campaign. It'll give you a URL ID. So then you go over here and you send them to, and I think I did this one for BNB. So it would be BNB / where was it at? 143. Yeah, BNB 143. So go here, 143, enter. Now this takes them to the replicated website, but now you can actually track. Let me hit refresh on this. How many visits you got. So now we have 3 and 1 new lead. So people say, oh yeah, I checked that out, but they could be lying. There's a lot of liars out there. So if you send people and you see that you had 100 hits to your website and only 1 new lead, okay, we got something we got to work on. But if you got, 7 visits and 6 leads, then it's something on your end as far as the deliverability or, getting people to open the email or click on the link or whatever it is. So the tracker really can help see where we're at there. But the conversion rate of people visiting a website to filling out the form is actually pretty high if you look across the whole thing. So if you could track it, it would be a lot easier and we could really figure out what's going on. That's why we have that in there. So I hope that makes sense there for you, Chris. when one signs up the one.me, and if the person wants to upgrade, does that Suzanne, I do not understand what you're asking here. I don't understand what you're asking. I'm sorry. Dennis, it happened on the inside the site videos, but you're correct. Just send the link to a recorded webinar. I used your July 10th today, and it was a great one to use. And just follow up with them as you stated. Great job, Russ. Thank you, Dennis. Appreciate it. Yes, I tell everyone that I talk to personally that their info is only going to me and they can opt out anytime. That is very true. That is very true. But as you guys can see, we've been working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I mean, we got a lot more coming, and nobody else in Wake Up Now besides our team is using this. They don't have access to it. I'm sure people outside of our group will start finding out about it, and they might try to start using it, which is fine. But I don't think anybody has yet. So we have such an upper hand. We can sign up people internationally. We got replicated sites, with capture pages, follow-up system, and nobody else in Wake Up Now has that. So we got some really cool stuff happening. Janet, I received a welcome from Wake Up Now after I signed up, so I did it right. Cool. When I click on what they sent me, I get to videos and merchants. My sign-up was for the $99.95. I know this is separate from the marketing system. Yeah, that's correct, Janet. You're good. You're all set. And if you need anything, let me know. If you guys ever have any problems with anything and you think there might be something I can do to help, you can always email me. My email address is russ, R-U-S-S, at wun.me. So russ at wun.me. And, got another one just came in. Let's see here. Yes, Janet did that, but she was confused. I had to fill in another application, sign with 3 different. No, sounds like Janet has it all ready. Sounds like she's good to go. She's in the system. So, yeah, she should be good to go. So, all right, everybody. Well, great job. You guys keep up the great work, and be watching for new stuff popping up tonight in the system. Tomorrow night, Matt will be on, and he'll be covering a ton of stuff with the system, going over a lot of the new features that just got launched. So you guys keep it up. You're awesome. If you haven't got your first 3 and you're in your first 30 days, come on, we need you to get those 3 in your first 30 days so you never have to pay again. That's important. I don't want anybody to ever have to pay except for their first time. After you pay that first time, I don't ever want you to have to pay again. Doesn't get any better than that. So, all right, everybody, you guys have a great evening, and we'll see everybody on the webinar tomorrow night. And you have a good night, Tim. All right, later, everybody.